Hello Cancer, welcome to your birthday reading. This is for the time period of the 16th through the 31st. It's an expanded reading which can branch way past that time period. This is a bigger reading, so technically this is like a 2-month reading, but it's your birthday, so that's why I do it for everyone when their birthday time comes. So this is my gift to you, and I wish you all a happy birthday. Please share it with all your Cancer friends. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek. All Cancer, sun, moon, and rising, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful divine messages. We receive them in the love and light in which they are intended. Thank you so much for your presence and your wonderful guidance. We appreciate it very much, and you are always welcome here. Always remember that these are general readings. They are for all Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. If you would like, it's collectively. If you would like a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com. and book your reading there. After you have your scheduled reading, I'll be happy to assist you. This is your here and now. This is your household energy. I call it the household energy because it's about your inner circle, things going on in your day-to-day. This is your, and sometimes it can mean the actual house. This is your career and finance in this area. Now we have your relationship, love life, and spiritual life. Keep in mind you are the cups. That is your sign for all the folks who are just now learning about these wonderful readings on YouTube. We have the Six of Pinnacles. Now this is a blessing. This is a wonderful windfall. It is a bonus, more than you expected. Something coming through in a great way for you. So that's a great underlier. We have the Seven of Pinnacles. This is a beautiful energy of whatever you've been investing your time and energy into, or even money. It's about to come to fruition. The payoff is inevitable. It's on the way. So whatever you've been sowing the seeds into, it's happening. Okay, it's bearing fruit. This is not ripened on the vine yet, but it's about to be. You're in a pattern with the Hanged Man of looking at the whole thing from a larger perspective. So let's get an example. If you put your nose to the card, you cannot see any other cards. But if you let yourself take a step back and look from above, and that's what he's doing. He's raising himself above so he can look just like you're looking at this reading, and see the whole thing, the big picture. So this is his observation, and it's essentially you are, or need to, look at the bigger picture, and you can get down at any time. You just have to make sure that you understand no one else has put you there. This is your intention to be looking at the larger picture. We have the Two of Cups here. This is a beautiful energy of, it's a divine union card. So when that comes in, it's talking about a relationship with self, with a karmic relationship, someone who is a karmic love or a karmic bond. Sometimes this kind of relationship, it can be between siblings or family members. So if somebody out there is listening, I'm getting that really strongly. That's for you. It doesn't mean it's in a love way, like a forbidden way. It is the unity of the person and this other person. If it is not, it is your higher self. Okay. Now it can be a soulmate card, depending on who's, what you're going through in your life. That's why we have all the different versions of what this card is. Three of Cups is a beautiful energy of someone pouring into you. So won't that be a loveliness? This is the win-win, okay? So this is a celebration, and people are actually pouring into you, making you very abundant, okay? Making you, filling you with health, happiness, joy, intuition. So this seems like a really good here and now for you guys. And let's not forget, This is your Cancer energy, the cups. So we're really showing up strong in the first little section here. Don't forget, we also have clarifiers coming out, so don't let me get through the whole thing before you make any quick decisions. Knight of Wands is a energy of taking action, very fast moving. It usually means work. Okay, it's something beckoning you like another job. Very strong sense of packing and giving your 2 weeks notice. The two swords laying on the ground. They can also mean leaving what no longer serves you. So if you're physically moving your things, okay? And the swords stand for mental thought, so it's taking the knowledge that you've learned and leaving the stuff you don't need, right? Here's the Page of Pentacles, which is talking about a financial commitment or negotiation for a salary, their offer. And this is you saying, that's good, I have the ability to expand it, okay? Because you have a specialty. There's something that you can do that makes you very, very desirable for this company. If you have not heard from them yet, don't worry, they're gonna call. So it's telling you to hold your ground, don't give up hope. Okay, you may not have heard yet, but it's coming. This is definitely saying don't let anyone else sway you and don't give up. Okay, rods mean work. Two of Pentacles, or losing my mind. Two of Swords, I'm looking at those pentacles. Two of Swords is all about having the you're making up your mind. You're waiting for information, and that's what's happening. You're waiting for the right moment, and if this is at a place of you don't want to count your chickens before they're hatched. You're thinking, I really, really want this job, but I don't want to count on it. So I'm just going to sit here like I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no. I'm just waiting, right, in a complete stalemate of like I'm just going to be calm and neutral. And then here comes the time to launch. So this is the universe giving you the go. And those 6 swords that are in the boat are now helping you move forward. This is what your plans, your experience, you've put them in the boat, you're heading off. And this is in the right direction. The Moon card behind her is her beautiful higher self showing her the way. So you're allowing yourself to move forward after you took a minute. Now it's time to go. This is the Fool card, and it's talking about a divine ending and a new beginning. So this is a perfect instance of a closing and an opening of another door. This means you will not feel like you've been kicked out of balance. You're able to just move forward very smoothly and not lose any of your pieces here, all of the zodiacs that are being juggled in the air. And it is an adventure card, okay? It's also a victory card. And the 0 in the Major Arcana is the very first card in the deck. And it stands for the circle of life, the unbroken circle. So it is the completion, and it will not, there's no gap, okay? So one thing ends, the next thing begins right after it. Now, we have in your relationship, love life, and spiritual life, this is, for some of you, it will be a sadness, okay? Something that's been lost or something that you regret. Then you have the 2 of Cups right behind him, that they're still there. There's still hope for the future. You just have to dust yourself off and move on. Don't get stuck in a pity party. The other thing it can be is, oh, thank God. Now, it depends on what's going on for you. None of these cards are very much swaying me. There's no negative cards for sure. So sometimes when we have to change jobs and do different things, it's a little stressful, and we sometimes feel like a failure that we've left, or feel like we have not completed something. We thought we would be there for 20 years, or we thought this would be our last time to have to do this. And having to start over can cause you to drop to your knees and go, oh my God, here I am again, starting over. But it's okay. The Temperance card is here, and that means the Archangel Uriel is guiding you and helping you. This is Uriel is the keeper of divine light and inspiration, inspired action and inspired thought. So Uriel is causing some things to get laid out in a perfect pattern so that you have smooth sailing, just echoing the same Fool card energy. So you just have to be patient and don't let it get you down, okay? Here comes a beautiful Knight of Cups coming in. This is an offer. This can be love because you're in the love section. So some of you may be grieving a relationship or feeling like you're not in the right place, or you might be saying, thank God this person's coming in and asking me this. It's a definite heartfelt thing. We have the Emperor on top of that, which is the divine universe guiding the way. So when we get some clarifiers on here, it'll give me a better, I'll be able to zero down. I know I was all over the place with that, but I'm trying to give everybody their possibility and what the cards mean and the versatility they have. Four of Pentacles. This is very strong. This is all about the money. This person is gripping this money with a death grip. So remember, money is energy. It has to flow. You cannot hold it stagnant. If you do, you stagnate yourself. So just remember, as you give, so shall you get. This is money in the bank. It's a strong financial foundation. You have a celebration here of the Nine of Cups. Beautiful energy, saying, you know, hallelujah, hallelujah, my heart's desire is granted. And you have this, and this is near future, you have this Five of Swords, which can be a couple of different things for people. This might be somebody who's making a false claim, or it may be you jumping the gun. So be careful not to jump ahead of yourself. Make sure everything is in order. And this is the looking out at the universe saying, you know what? I'd like to travel. I'd like to see some things. My life needs to be different. I'm ready for adventure. And just be careful when you ask this. It only shows up when we ask. When we're bored with what we're doing and we want something new, or bored with our lives in general. This is somebody asking the universe to show them what else is out there in the world. What else is, let me do some more things in my life. And this higher self is the moon, is showing the whole horizon, showing the possibilities. So, now this doesn't have to be a job over here with the Fool card, just FYI. This can be somebody going out on a venture or doing something new, inventing something coming through mental thought, okay? Something being developed. It doesn't always have to be a job. For those of you who are not who are self-employed or who have retired, it can be talking about your next step in your life. In finances, but still things you want to do. So thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine, for your beautiful guidance. We appreciate these divine messages and receive them in the love and light they are intended. We welcome you as always, and we thank you for your presence. Beautiful Queen of Pentacles, that is very stable financial energy. That Two of Cups showed up again. And the Ace of Cups, and the Fool again, and the Death card. Yes. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, and the Sun card and the Moon card. Holy moly, Cancer. Oh, I knew the clarifiers were going to change it, but boy, I didn't see this coming. Yay for you. Okay, so we have the World card. This is a fabulous, on top of the world, very high confidence, stepping into the next chapter of your life. But you're not stepping in from the low end. You're stepping in from up high. So this means you're at the pinnacle of your existence, your performance, your peak of your knowledge of what you do. Your skill level is very high, and you're able to step into it from a position of power. Okay? And it can also be reclaiming your power. Now, Seven of Pentacles is waiting for the fruit to ripen on the vine, and this queen has her fruit. So there it is, and it comes in a massive way. The queen is there and grounded. The pentacles are there. very strong financial security. The Hanged Man, waiting for the word. Looks like the word's coming because this Ten of Rods is new blooming, and rods is work, and this is a completion of a cycle. So you're ready to start your next job here at this new castle. You're taking all your new prosperity there. Sometimes it means working from home for someone. That was real strong just now. I get information. You guys know that. Two of Cups. It's hard to explain because they're having this conversation over here while I'm talking over here. It's just wild. Two of Cups with the Strength card. This is allowing a beautiful combination, and this unity could even be talking about somebody who is a protector of you, or someone who helps you get to your goal. This particular card is the Strength card, and it is the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is known as the Lion of God. Ariel will never, ever, ever abandon you. Okay? He will not abandon you. He will go through hell and high water with you. No problem. He'll never leave your side. And anyone who tries to get in the way, woe be it unto them. So, if this is your soulmate, if that's who this is, you're in. This is a perfect union. Then we show the celebration, the Three of Cups, and the soulmate card again. This time, this is pretty flippin' awesome. I want you to see this. Okay, this card does not have anything but the beautiful divine light. Not that that's diminished in any way. Amazing divine unity. Like-mindedness on point at the same level. Then we have this lion on top of that. I want you to see. Look at this Two of Cups. It has the lion. That's Archangel Ariel right there above the two people. Holy smokes. I have never had this combination like this, where this has shown. I did not realize it, and I've never had these two on top with this one being the next card. So, for some of you, it may be talking about the Leo energy, if you have a Leo mate. All I'm getting from my guides is divine protection, divine protection, divine protection, and guidance. And you're in the place of receiving it, open to it. So that is sacred energy right there, guys. That's amazing. Okay, now we have the Knight of Wands. Action, coming in, riding fiercely towards you, and a commitment of this Page of Pentacles. So that's the money. Seven of Wands, where you're going, okay, I'm out. Checking out of the old place, ready to move forward. Ace of Cups, the blessing of the universe on top of that exit. Okay, leaving the old behind. This is the Holy Grail. This is the highest holy blessing the universe can give you. It means the elixir of life is in that cup. And you can, it is yours. It's been given to you. So the big blessing is, here you go, Cancer. Here's your cup. And oh, by the way, it's the Holy Grail. Now, there you got the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Very strong confirmation. See that page? Boom, boom. Then you have the Fool. New beginning. Ending and new beginning. Now, this one tells you a little bit of a different story. This has this little bag. There is not a lot of room in that little bag to go trudging around with a whole bunch of old junk. You only have enough room for some keys and maybe a cell phone, possibly a toothbrush, but everything else has to stay behind. So all negativity has to be dropped and released and go forward with the innocence of a child, with an open heart, and ready to start new without fear and without judgment. The possibility for expansion is immense, and you have the skill to bring in more abundance with what you know. And the Death card. Now, don't be afraid, folks. This is a good card. This means that everything that is all that stuff you left behind with that 7 where you walked away from it is is taken care of. All previous ties are released. Everything that had held you back is now removed, and you're able to go forward from a clean slate. Paths are cleared. Now, in case you didn't get that all 3 times before, here we go. Here we go again. You ready? This is big. This is an amazing reading. 7 of Wands, hold your ground. Don't give up. Stick to your guns. Don't let anybody talk you out of your blessing. Wheel of Fortune. This is your karmic debt being paid in full. This is being fully restored and sort of like being shot out of a cannon, because you get to move forward at light speed. Anything that you've been held back from, you are now able to just move forward toward it. Now we have where you were waiting for information, because you know you're waiting because there's that Wheel of Fortune that had to let you move forward and remove all the things that were holding you back. King of Rods. So if you've been wanting to secure a job, again, here's that lion, Ariel. Okay, but the rods stand for Aries, Leo, Sag, but it can also mean the boss, okay, because rods mean work, and the king of the work would be the boss. Now, it also means entrepreneurial energy. So if some of you are actually doing doing your own thing yourself, it's the launch is happening, and this is the outcome. This is the Sun card. This is a brand new beginning, an amazing brand new beginning. Not only is it blessed by the universe, because that sun is just beaming down all of that. This is a whole new start. Your spirit, the baby is the new job or the new thing that's developed, and the sun is the center of the universe. This is the happiest card in the deck. So this is a big, big deal. So you've got new beginning, new beginning, new beginning, something being revealed. Now, this means there are things still in the works. So they're still manifesting. So keep your mind on it. Keep yourself positive. Keep your goal. That's what that Archangel Ariel is all about. Keep your mind, it's showing you, keep your mind focused. Keep your mind focused. Ariel's going to help you do that and protect you while you move forward. This is the ending and new beginning, and the moon, which is something coming to light or being brought to, and it's not going to be bad, because every card here is a positive card. You know what the energy is when you see what cards they're next to. That's why it's, it behooves you to know how to read cards together. They mean different things when they're together. So that's what I'm here for. 5 of Cups, where you're, this is that grieving process and or joyful. This is a soul bond. Okay, this means soul family. These can be people who are going through many lifetimes with you. We have made agreements on the other side with other souls, just like families are here together. We bond over there to do the same thing, but when you come through, you're not guaranteed to be even related to the person, right? But we always find each other. And that explains to you why you have certain feelings about people that you feel like are your soul family. You already know them. It's like you've known them forever. So we have Temperance here, and also Cups and Cups. So you have the 5 and 6. This is a progression. So 5 and 6 of Cups. So somebody may have passed and you're grieving that, or you're excited and happy because you have this ability to move through to the next cycle with them. Your soul knows them. So if you have some, it can also be a pet. Pets also are this wonderful comfort and assistance. So Temperance is that beautiful magical energy of things being lined up in a perfect succession so that you can just go boom, 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 and everything goes smoothly. Queen of Rods is that very strong fire energy, and she is also all about, I am a Libra, but this is my work mode. So it totally has the energy of go, 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 work, 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 be very focused on the task. Then we have the Knight of Cups, which is the offer, okay? So whether this is a relationship or work, which is showing work, 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 this means you are able to move forward with it. This is a blast from the past. So definitely this part can be somebody's trying to show up from the past. And then you have the Emperor, which is the higher energy of the universe, the guidance. It can also be the person in the relationship with you. And the Eight of Rods, which is good communication and or travel. Traveling the universe. Now, so I'm going to go back just a second after I pull these. So they're talking to me while I'm trying to do the other cards. So this particular card, standing for the universe, because this section is relationship, love life, and spiritual life. So they're telling me this has to do some with your spiritual life. So this is that place of loss, and then your soul family comes in to comfort you. Then I just finished this, but they're telling me different, so I'm going with it. Temperance is everything being, even though you feel this loss and things are happening, Temperance is here, the Archangel Uriel, to line up everything in your coming up. So even though it feels whatever this is, you get to move forward, okay? So don't worry. You're in a place of sorrow, or you're in a place of feeling the loss of someone. Don't let yourself be stuck in that. You are still here. You're still got a task to do, and your soul family is still here to help you. This beautiful Temperance is helping you move forward, and this Queen of Rods is saying, hey, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We have stuff to do. She's a very commanding energy, okay? Then you've got somebody coming in with an offer, and it's usually a proposal, okay? And it can be a proposal like marriage, or it can be a proposal like, I want to offer you something and this is the deal. This Judgment card is a blast from the past. It can be a person, place, or thing. I'm getting person. And the universe comes in to help you divinely guide your way through this in a good fashion. You don't have to take whatever this person offers, FYI. Because you have the guidance of divine here and a constant communication. So, now let's move forward. And this Eight of Rods can also mean a job communicating with you. So here's the money in the bank, the financial stability. The 4 is always about stable. Don't forget, money is energy. The Chariot, this is an upgrade. This is being shown in higher status. It can be in a positive, being shown in a positive light, in the limelight, getting attention, moving up in the world, being able to afford things you couldn't afford previously. You've got the 9 of Cups, which is your heart's desire being granted. The 7 of Pinnacles, which is that fruit coming on the vine. So this is definitely you getting it. It's coming in. It definitely. Now, this 5 of Swords is got the 9 of Swords on top of it. These are the only 2 cards that are even moderately negative in this whole reading. This card can be a person who is trying to hold you back. Someone who is using their mental energy to, or they're, just emotional, they're just an emotional leech trying to hold you. And they're getting in your head because this is allowing you to have that second thought or that drama. And this may be them. This may be the way they do it. They do emotional sabotage to keep you stuck. Okay? You don't have to let this happen to you. This is all, you have the power. Okay? Don't forget that. Nobody can make you do anything. You choose to either receive what they have or to deny it. You do not have to choose to accept it, okay? What someone else says or makes you feel is not the truth. What you believe the truth is your truth, okay? You get to choose what your truth is. 8 of Cups, wanting to move forward, and guess what? The universe says amen and amen. Here you go. So second time you got this card, moving forward, moving in the right direction, putting your boat in the water and taking off. Leaving this person or this energy behind. So the 9 of Swords is kind of like a panic attack. And sometimes we have this when the big thing is starting, this big move. You might be in a little emotional distress. Feel the fear and do it anyway, sweethearts. Don't let it hold you back. You got the world at your feet. So this is an amazing reading. I hope all of you have a wonderful and fabulous happy birthday. I love you all. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Don't forget we have the weekly reading with a meditation at the end. You can watch those. And if you care to join, if you want some more Royal Mystic, go down to the bottom. There's a join button right below this video, and it'll say join. If you're now on an Apple product, you'll have to send me a text or a comment, and I'll send you the link to join. Many blessings to you all. Have a fabulous birthday. Namaste.